Bionanogenomics, technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and their price charts. Where do I see this going short term? I think it's likely that we actually break out of this descending, this horizontal red resistance level right here. We've been trying to break out of this, and we have not seen a strong rejection from this resistance level. What does that indicate to me? Well, that doesn't indicate it to me. That's just a fact that there is some indecision as far as the price action, and it also indicates to me that this level is close to breaking because we haven't seen a strong bounce off of it. And when there's a strong level like this, us sending support right here, right? We touched that once in that pre-market, and then next time we touched it right after the opening, boom, boom, right? Strong moves, strong bounces, right? When you see price action kind of indecision, not really deciding which way it wants to go. When you see those resistance and support levels, that's a sign that it could break potentially. But guys, entry points into the stock. By the way, not to brag or anything. Okay, I know this was largely because of Powell today, but yeah, I said it was going to be bullish, likely to be bullish rest of the week and tomorrow. And tomorrow, I said that yesterday in the last video, right? Obviously, you're up 6.5% today. I can be wrong. I can be right. Right? You never know. No one knows for sure what's going to happen with the stocks, right? But these are just my opinions. But entry points, $9 flat, going up to like 9.22. Okay, depending on when you're seeing this. All right, but let's look at some other indicators. All right, let's look at the daily. There's a couple of reasons why I think we got plenty of room to go, and you guys already know I'm biased. You guys already know I think we're going. I already said I'm sticking to my prediction, obviously, of 20 to 50% price action increase in the next couple weeks. All right, I could definitely be wrong on that. All right, that's a very bold prediction. You guys, I'm known for bold predictions. Okay, I'm not afraid to be wrong. Okay, I've been wrong plenty of times. I've been right plenty of times as well. All right, call me crazy, call me. I don't know, whatever you want to call me. All right, but here, let's go over some reasons of why I think we're going to go up at least a little bit in the next couple of days, especially tomorrow. First reason, the MACD. Okay, MACD, Brandon, what are we talking? We're doing the MACD today, really? Yes, actually, this is actually really important. Daily MACD. Check this out. All right, let me zoom in here on you. Okay, check this out. I know, squint at your iPhone. Right, the signal line is about to cross below the MACD line. What does that mean, Brandon? I don't know. I'm not a wizard like you. What does that mean? All right, well, that's why you got me. You're welcome. All right, we're about to cross over. That's going to be a bullish confirmation. That's going to be the last indicator in terms of subsequent events, right? Timeline events, right? That's the last indicator, basically, the daily MACD to buy. That's the buy signal, right? When the signal line crosses above, that's a sell signal, right? And it's been fairly accurate. It's been not fairly accurate. It's been perfectly accurate, basically perfectly accurate in the recent past. Okay, besides this run up, right? When you get really quick run ups like that, it's like good luck with the daily MACD. It's too slow. But when you get gradual stuff like this, MACD is perfect, right? Daily MACD at least. Okay, so when we get that bullish confirmation, that's going to be a buy signal. We're likely to see some more bullish sentiment, and that can happen. Okay, why is that relevant, right? I didn't even talk about that yet. It's relevant because we're obviously, you probably figured this much out. We're about to cross. If we get a green day tomorrow, we're definitely crossing over this signal line, I think. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, markets. All right, our best friend, right? Our best friend, the markets. No, we hate the markets. The markets suck. All right, the markets absolutely suck. But guess what? Today, Powell was our best friend. Spiked everything up, right? Right when the GDP and inflation reports came out, right? Boom, to the moon, right? Powell helped a little bit as well. But what's going on here? What am I seeing here that other people are not? That other YouTubers are not telling you, all right? Plenty of stuff in the whole video, right? But as far as this, we saw a climb right before the end of the day. What does that mean? That means that people are rushing in to get in before their brokers close their trading for the day, right? Because a lot of brokers, it sucks to use a broker that doesn't get after hours trading, right? But if you do, this is when you got to get in if you're bullish for tomorrow. So this signals to me that a lot of people are bullish for tomorrow. So why is this so relevant to Bionano? Well, because if we look at the NASDAQ, hope you know this already, all right? If you don't, no worries. All right, the 16th of February, that's when the NASDAQ was at its all-time high. And then it's just been death. It's just been Sauron coming to get the ring relentlessly, right? It's been death and destruction. Now, if we go to Bionano's chart, the 16th was when it was at the peak, right? Bionano, guess what? The 16th was when it was at its peak too. So there's some heavy correlation, obviously, all right, with tech stocks, right? Bionano is not really necessarily a tech stock, but biopharm, their product is tech reliant, a little bit at least, right? It's very tech heavy product, of course. But anyways, it is very heavily correlated to the NASDAQ. So if the NASDAQ does good, If Nasdaq goes up 0.5%, BioNano goes up 6.5%, right? Okay, it's not always not like that, right? Exactly. It's not like, okay, that's a rule set in stone. No, but when Nasdaq goes up, BioNano goes up a lot, typically. So that's obviously really good. And if we look at the trend lines, the technical setup is not too bad either. If we look at the RSI on the hourly, we're looking, we got plenty of room to run, right? We've been running, all right? Now, yeah, if you look in short term here, it's like, oh my gosh, why is the RSI so high? We've been bleeding, right? Well, that's why you got to zoom out, my friends. That's why you got to zoom out. The hourly is not a very microscopic price action. They take it. The hourly takes into account not just a couple candles of price action, right? So if you look at the context, 558 is where we were at a couple, not even 2 trading weeks ago. Okay, and now we've doubled up almost to 10, so that's why the RSI is on the higher side. And if we look at the daily, we're looking very auspicious. We're looking at 48.83. So we're looking fine. And real quick, while we're here, let's go over the Bollinger Bands and the moving averages. All right, I know it's complicated. All right, if you need help, look over here. All right, so moving averages first. 200-day exponential moving average is below the 15 and the 55-day moving average. Brandon, what does this mean? I'm confused. All right, all you need to know, if you don't want to learn, you can watch my other technical analysis intro if you want to learn. But basically, it's 2 golden crosses that are the most important. We have bullish confirmations on both of them. Okay, most important golden crosses are there. We are looking good. And looking at the Bollinger Bands, middle Bollinger Band is trading at 990. That is going to act as a little resistance. But what is actually interesting here, there's not really much implication and ramifications as far as price action because of this, but we do have decreased volatility, signaled to me by the decreasing in distance between this band and this band. Okay, I know this is an obscure rule. It's like, Brandon, did you make that up? It's like, no, it actually is a fairly reliable indicator usually. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's lock that real quick so that does not happen. All right, but anyways, guys, we have decreased volatility here. So that means decreased volatility. All right, we're going to be seeing a less chance that we're going to be seeing a huge spike. But of course, catalysts trump technical analysis. And in my opinion, we're going to be seeing some catalysts any day now, which are going to send the stock up to 20 and make my 20 to 50% price prediction in the next couple of weeks come to fruition. In my opinion, I can be wrong. You can't predict catalysts, but you can predict. Not really predict, but you can state the probability, the rough, not exact, not scientific probability of catalysts coming when you have a company like this that drops news every day, but no one cares because no one's looking at Twitter or whatever other crappy reason you want to make up for Twitter catalysts not being priced in. But anyways, insider ownership 3%. All right, slightly bullish. Institutional ownership, this is actually less. 4%. All right, this is actually less. Guys, I just want to tell you, okay, feel free to click off. Feel free to not click off. Okay, please don't click off. If you have 4% institutional ownership, all right, it was 7% yesterday, I believe. But this is nothing to worry for a couple of reasons. Number one, this is not updated every second, right? This hasn't changed at all in like weeks or months, even literally months. Okay. And this is Fentanyl.io, right? This is the best we retail investors have, and they're not even updating it at all, right? Really, okay. But this is the most up-to-date information we have, and of course, it's not up to date, right? These filings are not necessarily indicative of when they actually bought in. It's just when they filed them, right? This person could have bought in a month ago, or I don't even know what the max date is for long. I don't even know, like 5 months, 3 months, 2 months. I don't know what exactly they could have bought it a month ago, 2 months ago, right? We don't know. So what does this mean? Well, number one, this is a different point, but this is important. Institutions don't know what they're doing half the time. If we scroll down here, okay, you don't even know half of these institutions, I bet. You know why you don't know them? Because me, Brandon, Auspicious Descent of Legend, has a better return in 4 months than all of them combined, probably. All right. All right, maybe not actually, but I guarantee you that that some of these institutions, most of them, do not have a 63% return in 4 months. I think that's very, very. I mean, I don't know for sure, right? I guess it's possible that they all beat that, but institutions don't get that kind of a return normally. So, what does this mean? This means that institutions are not much smarter than you or I, and you should not be that worried if a couple of them are selling, right? They're probably just selling because everything in the market has been correcting, and they need to reduce their margin. All right, that's probably why a lot of them were selling. Okay, Fenvis. All right, there's nothing new. All right, U.S. economic calendar. All right, Powell. Let's just talk about Powell real quick. I think that this is not really. No one knows for sure, right? But the Powell conference, it went really well. Obviously, we saw, Powell basically had the markets in his hand, and boom, we did amazing. The GDP report came out, and the inflation report, right? Boom, that sent us really well. And I think personally, I think that there is more of this ramification left to be priced in. Okay, all right. Now it's like, what does that even mean, bro? What does that even mean? I just think that this. I don't think that this is fully priced in yet because we only saw a um, you know, I mean, well, okay, overall, we saw a pretty nice jump, right? More than a 1% jump, right? We saw 1.3, 1.3, 1.4% jump overall. That's pretty nice, right? But guys, I think a lot of the last couple of days of selling off and part of the correction, a lot of the correction was because of Powell speaking 2 weeks ago or whenever it was. And today, with him easing concerns completely and being really coherent and very okay, guys, we're not in a bubble at all. We think we're going to do fine. Interest rates are staying down for a couple, for a while, for a long while, hopefully. He thinks, I guess. um, but but I think there's more of this to be priced in. I think we're going to be seeing some bullish moments. I think this also. I think a lot of people were waiting to buy in. A lot of people had buying power on the side because they thought this was going to do bad. They thought this was going to cause the markets to dump a couple more percentage, and then it obviously skyrocketed. So what are these people doing right now? They're waiting for another dip, or they're FOMOing in, right? I mean, if you got in early, whatever, that's fine, and long term is fine. But a lot of these people want a better deal. So next dip we see, we're going to be seeing the people who still have buying power left over in an intention to buy on this dip. They're going to be using it to buy on the next dip. Also, another point that's completely random that I just thought of that I should have pulled up a tab in so I didn't forget, but luckily I forgot. Luckily I remember. My gosh. Okay. The stimulus, a lot of the stimulus, okay, most people know this, all right, but this is going to be good for the markets. All right, now, is this priced in already? Technically, it's impossible to be priced in, but other people could have anticipated it. But the stimulus money that people are receiving, more money in the stimulus is going to be poured into stocks and Bitcoin in the stock market every time because, in my opinion, okay, now that's not measurable, that's not factual, that's just what I think. I think it's probable that every second that goes by, there's more investors. Okay, now I don't mean like, okay, we're just going to go to the moon because of that. No, I mean because of the internet and because of my generation, more people are going to be investing, more young people than ever before. And yeah, they don't have much money but when you count in 1,000 million of them, right? With accounts like this, right? I guess most people my age don't have this much in their account, but by the way, it's going to be a lot of money when you start adding up millions, and the internet is going to be, okay, I don't even know how I got in this rant. Okay, I don't even know. But anyways, guys, I'm bullish on the next couple weeks. All right, let's just leave it there. I don't want this to be 50 minutes. All right, Twitter, more good news. It's every day. No one cares. No one cares. Another webinar. All right, this is good. This is good. All right, yeah, we would rather see contracts and agreements, right? Of course, of course. But guess what? This is good too. You know why this is good? Because if you had a bad company like I'm not okay. I'm not going to say who. That was bad. That was bad articulation. But this is good because bad companies who are dying, they don't do webinars. They don't do conferences every week because they're not confident in their technology. BioNano, on the other hand, is trying to get out there, doing as much public appearances as possible because they want to get their brand recognized because they know that what they have is something special. Think about that. Current positions. I made a fair amount of trades today, actually, and this is actually I could go on for a while on this. I'm just going to tell you, I bought more Materials Corporation. I bought Skills today. That's a new position. I bought Skills today. Look at my freaking look at my return on Skills. I'm up 9% already. Up $100, $1,000 total cost. This is. I'm not going to get into the fundamentals of this company. The fundamentals are fairly good in my opinion. But just look at the freaking beat down on this. And they did an offering today, and I caught the dip. Look how perfectly I caught this dip. Look at this. I bought in today. Let's look at the 10-minute chart. So exactly, look how perfectly that is. Okay, I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. Okay, anyone can make this trade, right? When you see something dipping, it's not hard to go and buy it when it's at a support level, right? And when you have the technicals drawn up, it's not hard. A lot of the time, it's still hard, right? But you know. So yeah, I caught that dip. I bought more Mara. I bought more Mara. Luckily, when it was dipping, I wish I bought it this morning, but I was able to add a little more. And this is almost my biggest position now. BioNano is barely my biggest position, right? And you may be seeing 14%. What the heck? Well, if you scroll over here, my call is also worth 4%, so it's 18%. So BioNano is still my biggest position, but then it's Materials. Materials Corporation is a quick swing trade for me, but it's also good long term. I don't like the EV sector at all. All right, we're not going to get into why I don't like that, but why I don't like. I like them short term. Long term, they're all going to die, in my opinion. Right? Not really, maybe, but if you like the EVs, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not telling you don't invest in the EVs. Invest in what you believe in. But for the Materials Corporation, they got earnings tomorrow, so they're going to be on earnings. Okay. That didn't sound very good. All right, no, earnings does not mean a guaranteed B. Okay, this company, there's a ton of reasons that we're not going to get into. They're going to be earnings. There's like a 90% chance, or at least 75% chance, roughly, that they're going to be earnings, in my opinion. Go watch Dead Inside's video and videos on them if you want to actually see that. But yeah, they're going to do awesome. Anyways, all right. I'm not trying to make this 1,000 miles long. All right. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off. A few more important things to do. This is the part where I would do the stuff that most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds, because I'm just that nice and transparent and that amazing. That's the biggest reason why we've had so much success so far. I think it is because I don't. Anyways. Okay, and by the way, I've already started ranting. I've been ranting. I've been on a ranting spree for a long time now. But this is the irrelevant section where it's okay for me to rant, where it's like, okay, you're at my mercy now, my friend. I will rant in this section. So merch and Patreon. Okay, so we finally we did it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be making a video, YouTube video. I'm posting a video later, right after this sometime, about the Patreon and more on this. But it's ready essentially. So we'll be talking more about that. Make sure you watch that video if you're at all interested, or not. Whatever. Give it a chance if you want. YouTubers that you can slightly trust a little more after you watch this video, but of course, don't trust anyone fully on YouTube, including me. Be objective about what you're seeing. Decide if you agree with it upon the content, and based on the content, not on the viewer. Dead Inside, Trades, and Zip Trader. I say those in a different order every single time, I think. Anyways, that doesn't matter. I'm a newbie to YouTube. Keep this in mind, all right? I'm a newbie. I'm learning a lot, right? We're making crazy progress, and I looked up the stat to freaking how long on average it takes people to get 1,000 subscribers, and it's like freaking 2 years almost, and I'm like, man, that humbles you, like, yeah, I consider myself humble, but watching these videos, you wouldn't think that, but I am fairly humble, I think, in my opinion. Not in these videos though, right? I'm not humble when it comes to this stuff. Okay, I speak my mind. I don't dumb down the price targets. I don't take the price targets down just so I won't be wrong more, right? I give you what I think, and this is based on what I've seen. This is my opinion. Also, real quick, well, whatever, we won't get into that, okay? No one's watching at this point either, okay? This is just the true fans that are watching now, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. BrandonBossYao.com. That's where you want to send your emails, or your serious suggestions. Where you want to send your emails, serious suggestions or questions. That's where you want to send them. Weeble, the affiliate link, not an affiliate link, but my Weeble link. I guess it technically is an affiliate link. I don't know. The Weeble link is down below if you want to use Weeble. All right, our business model is never going to change based on success. We've already had a ton of success. We already have. All right, it's not going to change. No ads ever. I promise you, at least in the relevant section. And I don't think I'm ever going to put them in the irrelevant section either, especially if the Patreon goes well. And if we keep getting success, I'm just going to keep increasing the quality of the channel. Like, it's just going to get better. Like, it's just going to get better. Seriously. Anyways, you can see I'm not very humble, right? In these videos. Byron into the moon. We're mooning. We're going to the moon. See, after hours, everything's looking pretty red, right? But this is like the opposite of a dead cat bounce. Like when everything goes up, and then it's like, okay, quick cool off, and then boom, keep the climb going. But anyways, I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Elon Musk quote. Okay, I'm not even Elon Musk. I like Elon Musk in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, I don't as well. But he's cool. I don't want to get any. If you want to hate on me, whatever. I'm not going to say I don't want any hate. Okay, I want hate. I want likes, I want subs, I want it all, man. I want it all. I'll take it all and learn from it. It's not financial advice, guys. Thank y'all so much. I know this has been a weird one. I know this has been a lot of ranting, but thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. I'll see y'all in the next one.